Coming up on UIWtv, what's happening to Texans after the snowpocalypse? Also, highlights from the Red Dress Fashion Show. Plus, see who made history on the cross-country team. All this and more, next on UIWtv.
Welcome back to another UIWtv Newscast. I'm Sofia Martinez.
And I'm Andrea Oliva.
We can't wait to share everything we have in store for you today in news, entertainment, and sports. On Tuesday, Governor Greg Abbott announced this rescinding of mask mandate across Texas and the reopening of businesses to 100% capacity. Since then, UIW has issued its own statement informing the community that the university will continue to maintain COVID-19 guidelines on all UIW campuses. This means masks, social distancing, and the Cardinal Daily Health Check will remain a requirement. For more information, visit www.uiw.edu/COVID-19. Good news for the Cardinal community. You can now receive the COVID-19 vaccine here on campus. This week, UIW administered the Pfizer vaccine to students, staff, faculty, and their immediate family who fall within the 1A and 1B categories as defined by the CDC. This comes as an effort to eliminate the spread of COVID-19 in the UIW community and hopefully provide the opportunity for students to return to campus in the upcoming semesters. Appointments filled up fast, but many were able to secure their first dose. If you have any questions about the COVID vaccine, visit www.dshs.texas.gov. The UIW Mabee Library has always been a sanctuary for many UIW students. Ruby Armendariz has the latest changes on one of our academic resources.
The Mabee Library has gone through many changes due to COVID-19. Tracy Mendoza, the Dean of Libraries, wants to make sure students know how to use their resources.
This is just the library's main page, and everybody's familiar with this, or if you're not, all you have to do is go to uiw.edu/library, and that will bring you to the connection for not only the main library, but all of the health profession libraries, because we have a lot of students who use those library web pages, and that link is over here in the left corner. And then there's a lot of information as you scroll down that tells you what information you might need to find. You can reserve a space online. This is also to make sure that we're keeping the number of people in a space to the recommended number. So it'll tell us if we're getting that capacity, and we have not gotten to that point. We've had plenty of space for students and faculty to use the libraries.
UIW's Mabee Library does have limited hours available to students, but there are many guides and resources available online for any students in need.
There has been a drastic change, I think, from my perspective, in that now it doesn't feel alien at all to do these things.
As UIW pushes forward to finish this semester, it continues to support its students. For UIWtv, this is Ruby Admin.
Thank you, Ruby. If you'd like more information about UIW's Mabee resources and study rooms, visit uiw.edu/library.
The Office of Financial Assistance announced that UIW received additional emergency funding. This means students currently enrolled at least half-time in spring 2021 are eligible to apply. Priority will be given to those demonstrating exceptional need. The funds must be used to cover expenses due to COVID-19. Priority deadline is March 25th, 2021. For more information about the application, visit www.uiw.edu/FinAid. Many Texans are demanding answers after winter weather caused rolling blackouts and water outages across the state. Here's Joy Bergen with more on the story.
A record 5.5 inches of snow blanketed San Antonio over Valentine's Day week. This was the heaviest snowfall in the area since 1985.
I've lived here for 15 years. I've never seen snow like this before. It was very surprising.
What began as an exciting opportunity to build snowmen and appreciate the unusual scenery quickly became something far more sinister.
I actually have a 3 almost 4-year-old in our water, and everything went out, so we went over with her because our apartment was 37 degrees inside today.
Over 4.5 million Texans were left without power over the course of 5 days. In San Antonio, temperatures dropping below 9 degrees caused many to fear for their lives, pets, and livestock. As pipes froze, many residents resorted to desperate measures to obtain water.
There's a fire hydrant up at the top of the street, and I just saw like a ton of people with Tupperwares and bins and any buckets and stuff like that. They would go up to this gushing fire hydrant, try and catch it in the bucket.
Icy roads caused dangerous driving conditions, with many forced to abandon transportation. Roads, restaurants, gas pumps, and stores were all closed. When they reopened, most shelves stood empty. The UIW campus was closed for the week to protect students from unnecessary travel. However, students living on campus were not immune to the effects of the weather. Porta potties were installed on campus after low water pressure prevented the use of toilets. Residence Life distributed bottled water to students as well after SAWS issued a voluntary boil water notice. Campus has since reopened as of last Wednesday, and students are glad to be back in class. Hoping that the upcoming spring break will bring warmer weather, for UIWtv, I'm Joy Bergen.
We hope you're recovering well under the extreme circumstances. If you are still in need of assistance, please contact the Office of Student Success. March is Women's History Month. This year, UIW is honoring the courageous women who have refused to stay silent throughout history. UIW Women's and Gender Studies program partnered with the Her Drive campaign with the goal of providing women in our community affected with poverty and homelessness with much-needed feminine products. For more information on how you can help, visit www.uiw.edu/Women's History Month. UIW's Food Pantry is a great on-campus resource to provide much-needed food for students. Antonio Bocanegra takes a closer look at the Cardinal Cupboard.
At Joris Hall, the cupboard is always open to serve the Cardinal community with a variety of non-perishable items.
And I don't think students take advantage of the cupboard here at school. So just being able to come and grab a quick snack or just helping out others is truly great.
Since its creation, several organizations have assisted the cupboard's mission and goals.
The school and the UIW alumni donated what we have here today in the Joris Hall is a Cardinal Cupboard. So within 1 year, it's already grown, and our mission is to leave no family left behind starving.
Students can volunteer at the cupboard and can make a small contribution.
Passing on the word about the Cardinal Cupboard, it could help us, it could expose to a lot of families of what we have. And I don't think that many students or families are taking advantage of what we have here at the Cardinal Cupboard.
To receive services at the Cardinal Cupboard, call the Food Pantry at 210-802-2607. For UIWtv, I'm Antonio Bocanegra II.
Volunteers are greatly needed during this crisis against the hunger in our community. To help, contact the Edeling Center or visit Give Pulse via your Cardinal apps.
You know what time it is, Cardinals? Time to look at our social media. This week, we want to ask, what are your plans for spring break? Don't leave your seats. We'll be right back with entertainment after these short messages.
I won't look good in any of this. Why do I have to look like this? I just can't focus on anything.
If you are feeling alone or have self-deprecating thoughts, please reach out to a loved one because you are not alone.
You are watching UIWtv, the word on campus.
Welcome back, Cardinals. I'm Nate Rodriguez, catching you up in all things entertainment. Spring break is approaching, and with the ongoing pandemic, it is safe to say that we are all longing for a break. Let's take a closer look at how Cardinals plan on spending their spring break.
Communications arts major Diego Ceballo usually spends his spring break at the lake, but this year he has different plans.
With family, because for some reason Zoom meetings take a long time throughout the day, and I'm in my room the whole almost 6 hours plus, so definitely spend time with family and work a lot.
On another note, communication arts major Christina Emmett plans on going on a road trip.
I plan to go to Vegas, actually. I know a lot of people are staying and stuff like that, but doing it a little differently. I'm not flying anymore. I'm going in a car, have everything that I need, the sanitizers, the wipes, the sprays, and all that.
Moving on, here's some low-risk activities that you can enjoy for spring break. Going on a road trip is a safer alternative than flying. Spend time outdoors in activities such as hiking and camping, or simply spend a relaxing picnic at the park. Avoid large crowds and wear your masks. For more fun activities and events, visit Engage via Cardinal apps.
Thank you so much, Andrea. I know exactly how I'll be spending my spring break. This Sunday, Amy Poehler and Tina Fey hosted the 78th Annual Golden Globes in Beverly Hills, California, honoring the best in recent television and film. The Netflix series The Crown ruled the ceremony, taking home 4 awards out of its 6 nominations. Schitt's Creek and The Queen's Gambit also took home multiple awards for television. Soul won for Best Animated Film, and Nomadland won for Best Motion Picture in Drama. Some of the winners included Andre Ade, Chadwick Boseman, Daniel Kaluuya, and plenty more great performers. The UIW Fashion Department provides a great opportunity for fashion majors, a hands-on experience on the runway for a great cause. UIW hosted its annual Red Dress Fashion Show at Rolling Oaks Mall, sponsored by the Fashion Management Department. This event is held each February to raise awareness of heart disease in women. The symbol of the campaign is a red dress. Fashion management students at UIW benefit from the fashion show in many ways.
Designer, I designed it was half a suit, half a gown, and I got the idea from a Christian Serrano design for Met Gala in 2016 for Michael Yearly.
The campaign is conducted in partnership with the American Heart Association and other organizations committed to women's health. High school and college students get the opportunity to walk the runway in a red dress to get first-hand experience in their fashion careers. Now, here's what's new in music, just in case you're looking for a couple of new songs to add to your playlist. Kylie Uchis' new single, Telepathia, is making its way up the charts, as well as Cardi B's new song, Up. Maroon 5 just released a new single this week titled Beautiful Mistakes, featuring Megan Thee Stallion. And finally, Billie Eilish released the live version of her song, ILO MILO, following the release of her latest film, Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry. You can check all the new releases now on all music streaming platforms. KUIW's radio station gives students the opportunity to gain hands-on experience in radio. KUIW has been UIW's internet radio station for over 15 years. Unlike other stations, its music genre is entirely dependent on the students who are DJing at the time.
KUIW has helped the community by just providing the university a platform for students to come in, learn how to maneuver in a radio environment.
All the skills used during broadcasting are taught in UIW's radio practicum class. You can listen to the station at kuiw.org or download the Radio FX app. For UIWtv, I'm Nate Rodriguez, and this has been your entertainment rundown. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back with the latest in sports.
Welcome to Campus Cardinals. This is the video with a small reminder following the COVID safety measures that we have to follow here in our nest. Some areas are strictly exclusive for one person only, following the advice of the CDC with at least 6 feet of social distancing. As we all know, we need to wear a mask covering our mouth and nose at all times on campus. If you reside in the Broadway campus, don't forget to check your temperature daily before you leave your room. And remember, we have a no guest policy. And remember to use the Cardinal Daily Health Check app and use hand sanitizer daily so that you make sure you're not spreading germs to classmates, teammates, or even work colleagues. Thank y'all for visiting the Nest. See y'all next time, and go Cards!
Thank you for sticking around. I'm Andrea Oliva, here to unpack everything going on with UIW sports. We begin by congratulating Sikori Tolles of the UIW football team, who was named Conference Special Teams Player of the Week. Last Saturday, Tolles returned a kickoff for 101 yards to score a touchdown in the Cardinal victory over Mcneese. UIW football scored 48 points against the Cowboys' 20 points. This has been an action-packed week for UIW athletics. The women's basketball team is going to the conference postseason tournament after securing a win against Houston Baptist last night. Men's basketball also clinched a spot in the postseason tournament earlier this week. Also, this past Tuesday, softball swept the University of Houston Victoria in a 2-game series. We want to celebrate one of our cross-country athletes for making history in the program. Andrea Acuna is the Southland Conference Freshman of the Year. She became the first ever Cardinal on the women's squad with that distinction. Andrea had a strong performance during conference championships, finishing 19th overall.
It meant a lot to me because I trained like all of first semester without competing or anything. So it means a lot that I had that opportunity to race.
Andrea displayed her skills all season long in the UIW Invitational. She finished as the first place runner for the Cardinals. Now with the cross-country season being over, Andrea focuses on outdoor track. She hopes to set new personal records this season. To follow the track and field schedule, visit UIWcardinals.com. UIW's track and field displayed strong individual performances during the Indoor Track Championship this past weekend. On the first day of the meet, Elisa Novosad won a bronze medal in the pole vault event. On day 2, sophomore Marin DeMaio earned a silver medal in the 800-meter run. Athletes for both the men's and women's team also set new personal records. Congratulations on their achievements. Cardinals, it's time to take a closer look at the games in store for the weekend. Women's soccer takes on Mcneese at home this Friday, March 5th. UIW football looks to repeat their first game success on the road against Lamar on Saturday. Also, this Saturday, don't forget to cheer for the men's basketball team as they play their last game on the regular season against Abilene Christian. Remember to follow the UIW Athletics website and social media platforms for a complete schedule of all the Cardinals in action. We wish all of our athletes good luck this weekend. Well, Cardinals, that's a wrap for sports. Sophia, what's going on with our social media?
Absolutely, Andrea. This week, we wanted to know your plans for the spring break. Danielle Delgado said sleeping. Gia Gutierrez plans to clean and organize her room and closet. UIW alumni shared that it's nap time. Hey, there's nothing like getting a good sleep. Thank you for your awesome submissions. Don't forget to follow us in all of our social media platforms for a chance to be featured in our next newscast. Until then, I'm Sofia Martinez with UIWtv.